Without research, agriculture wouldn't be where it is today. Thankfully, the University of Georgia recognizes that and has research farms all across the state that are dedicated to the advancement of the industry. Of course, though, that wouldn't be possible without a committed staff that ensures the work that's conducted is purposeful and has value, like Joshua Griffin, farm manager for UGA'S Iron Horse Farm in Watkinsville.
I started with UGA back in 2006 when I was a student worker, when I was in college, and it wasn't really my major, but once I started and got to learning, I really fell in love with agriculture, and I decided change my major and stay on. And as the time worked by, I was able to work my way up throughout, from student worker, part-time, ag specialist, on up to farm manager. We're doing basically two sides of research. So like basic research, we're looking to solve problems that are not going to fix a problem for a farmer next growing season. We're looking, 5-10 years out. And we also do a little bit of the applied research, which is actual technology, different stuff we're doing that they can actually be applied the following year or in the same year as soon as somebody sees it. There's 8 rec stations throughout the state UGA has, so every place they're kind of situated throughout the state has a little different problems. So we're able to kind of hone in, take some questions and stuff from local farmers. What issues are you having? Let's see if we can work on a little project to address that, just for this specific area. Whereas you have Tifton addresses completely different issues than we have up here. Not so different, but just region specific.
According to Griffin, what he strives for is relevance, as he wants the work they do at the farm to be applicable to producers that are relying on the information they're gathering, and is why they try to mimic farming operations around the state by using similar equipment and practices.
A farmer comes up to me and, our research plots are real small. They're less than an acre, running a small 2-row combine or hand harvesting. That doesn't seem applicable to a farmer. He's looking at it, it may be neat, interesting, this is how it starts, but he can't translate that from that to what he's running on his farm. So having the opportunity to run a piece of equipment that is similar or exactly what they have, it may still be a little bit smaller, but a lot more relative, lets them say, hey, if they can do this on this scale, it's not much to scale up to, 16 rows instead of 12.
And looking ahead to the future, Griffin's goal is simple: to continue the important work the Iron Horse Farm does for the state's agriculture industry and continue building its long-lasting legacy.
It's a research and education center, so we're researching through, we're looking at these problems, we're finding solutions, we're bringing new stuff to the table through industry and all, and being able to present that and educate everybody. I think that's our goal, just helping people in the long run, farmers to kids as they're growing up, and just educating the community and the state about agriculture.
Reporting in Watkinsville for the Farm Monitor, I'm John Holcomb.